Hello, this is Sarah at My Crafty Corner. I'm back with some Christmas cards. I've got a couple made here, and these are really super quick and simple, so I thought I would go through and show you how I made these. Alright, so what you'll need, I already have some card bases. The ones that I have are just the pre ones, and I'm using the craft, and I got those from Hobby Lobby, so they have envelopes with them. And we'll need some watercolor cardstock is what I used. We'll have to cut down our watercolor cardstock. That's what I'm using. I guess you could use whatever you want, but I'm going to be using water, so I'm going to cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. I need two at that size, and then 2 at 3 by 5. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 1/2, and then I'll cut this one down to 5. We'll keep that, we can use it. All right, so I'm gonna cut these to 5 by 3. And that's a little bit smaller than 3, but I'm going to hang on to that too. And then 3 3/4. This one's 5 1/2, so 3 3/4 here. Three and 3/4. All right, so we've got those. And I don't guess it matters which side. I think a couple of them I used a textured side, and the other ones I did not. So just one of each, whatever. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... For those, I used this stamp set. This would be pretty to use any of these, but I'm going to use this tree. Okay. And I have a block here, so let me get my block. My block's a little, it got melted a little bit, but it still works. So I'm just gonna place that on there like that. Alrighty. And let me get out my, I should just pull my glass mat thing over here or work on it, but I don't. I have it to the side, and it has all kinds of stuff piled on it. I need to change it. I had moved it though because my ring light, you could see it really, a lot, and it was distracting. I didn't really like that, and now my ring light don't work, so that's why these videos probably a little bit darker, and it is nighttime so as well, so I don't have daylight streaming in either. All right. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get some inks. I'm going to use Rustic Wilderness and I think a little crushed olive. Maybe, I don't know, we'll try it. And I'm just going to ink up. Now I'm using Distress ink. I don't really like that blockiness, but and I'm not really worried about contaminating or anything like that. And I think before I stamp that, and I don't know if I really like it like that. We're going to try that though. I don't know. I'm going to try an off piece cut of paper. So let me just take one of these extra ones that I had right here. And I'm just going to spray this. I'm going to do it off to the side in my trash can. So I'm just going to spray it. And then I'm going to place it down. Okay, so that's a little more watercolored, I think, than I like. I'm gonna do it on the texture side on this one. I'm gonna just try these because the ones that I had, I'd actually done those when I first got this set because I wanted to try it. And they were just in my stash, and I was going through some of the things that I had, you know, stamped that I had for a while. Because I actually have this from last year. A lot of water, maybe not enough. Let's do, running out of places to put stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna just try it with, I think I used peeled paint. But see, I just did that watercolor look on it. I like these. I think this one I might have used Forest Moss. I really like it. So I think maybe that's why. Let me just check it. Let's see. We'll do some peeled paint. Ooh, that Forest Moss is dark. Okay. And then I'm just gonna spritz it. I got a lot of water in that one little spot. That's okay. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. Just like it is. So I'm just gonna center it as best I can. I kind of want it to have more of that watercolor look in here. So I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna kind of fill in some of these little areas where maybe, because this is on the textured side, so maybe if I hadn't have done it on the textured side, it wouldn't have been so, you know, it's bad, right? Yeah, I like that though. That's cute. You can tell that's a tree anyways, right? All right, so I'm gonna do that on the other ones. Now this set with the tree is a Winter Watercolor 2 CMS 443. I'll link that in the description box below. All right, I'm gonna hit these with my heat tool really quick, and I think I like these. And what I've got here is, I still had some left from when I did those. I just took some Frayed Burlap and my water brush. And and even if there's any green on there, I don't care, bear it. And I'm just gonna take this one and I'm gonna make sure I got enough water out there. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna watercolor a little ground down here, I guess. just roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I think I'm happy with those. And then what I'm gonna do is just clean me off a little space. And then I'm just gonna take some Speckled Egg. And this is Distress Oxide Speckled Egg, because I like this lighter blue and I don't have it in the Distress ink. So we are just gonna go with this. And I'm just gonna throw in just a little bit of the blue up here in the sky. Another thing too, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so I got these painted and dried, and then all I did was I took my ground espresso and I just went around the edges. And you could use walnut stain. I'm using this because it's just right here. It's on top. It's the one I've been using. I'm kind of hitting my corners just a little bit more because I kind of want them a little more inked. Okie doke, got that part done. And then for these two, we'll do the larger ones first. And let's see, I'm just gonna take a piece of this tape, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna have enough foam tape. And I'm just gonna tape a piece of this down. And I need to clean these scissors. Oh my goodness, they are so gunky. Like, so gunky. I had to clean the stickiness off my scissors. I went a little crazy with it, so. All right, so I'm just gonna be laying down, make sure that I got it down on the side that I want it. And I'm just guessing. It doesn't have to be. All right, so then I'm just gonna take my, my twine here. And I'm just gonna tear it, or take the backing off, and I'm just gonna wrap my twine around like 3 times, I think. it's stuck. It's stuck to the tape. Yeah, something like that. And we'll just cut that. That's okay. I'm gonna turn that to upside down because I've got that tape on there. And then this one. Okay. I should have did move that. I should have moved that down just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, like that maybe. Just kind of wanted them crisscross there. All right, I'm gonna turn that one up the same way as well because I don't want them getting stuck. Should have probably done this other part first. All right, so then for for these I used Oh Christmas Tree, and I used 2 different fonts, and those are from, let's see, yeah. Okay, what I do with it, I just had it. So I used this Scribbly Christmas CMS 249. I used these fonts, and so I might do that again. But this time I think I want to use Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas. How about that? We'll do that one. All right, and all I did was I just took some scrap pieces of craft paper that I had, and I actually stamped this in archival ink using the ground espresso, since I had used it already on the around the edges. I don't even know if I'm on in frame here, so we're just going to ink that up. And yeah, I want this side. And I'm just going to stamp it out. And then I'm just going to spread it enough that I have room to cut. Put that back or I'll lose it. Okay, and then we're going to do this Merry Christmas. Yep. Get my fingernail. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just leave room. And bingo. Like that. Sentiments are done. Okay, so then all I did with these, oh, let me put this back up because if I don't, it'll dry out. All I did with these is I just cut them. Just with my scissors. I'm not even really worried if they're all that straight. And with these, I think I kind of want to cut it down. Ooh, that's close. A bit. I think I'm actually going to cut well, I said I didn't care. Maybe I do. I'm with that crooked. my hand cutting skills are not that great. So I'm gonna cut here because I actually kind of want this one to be a little different. I'm gonna just do a little tail on there, and that's, yeah, I'm okay with that. The Y kind of looks weird, but if not, it would just look weird altogether. Okay, so let me go from top first. Okay. And then I don't want it to be quite that long, so I'll just snip a little bit and snip, snip, and snip. Okay. Okay, so let me get rid of all these scrap pieces so I don't mistake those. And then I'm actually gonna, I snipped those. Do I want to do? Yeah, I like that. So we'll do it again here. A little off. Alrighty. So then there's that. And then all I did with these was ink them in that ground espresso. And I heavily inked these because I want them to stand out. And of course, when this dries, it won't be quite as dark. I may end up whacking that little banner part off. I don't really like it on this one. Looks weird with that Y hanging down. Oh. But it's okay. All right, so we move this to the side. Okay, and now, so we got those pieces ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the bigger ones, and then we'll save these two for later. Okay, I'm gonna do, and these are from Hobby Lobby, and they're just your standard, I guess your standard, what, A4 size card. 5.5 by 4. So yeah, I think so. I think that's an A4 or A2 or something. I don't know. Okay. So now on this, because we have the ooh, did I cut that right? I did not. Oh, bummer. Okay, well, hang on. Don't stick. Hang on. I did not. Guys, I'm sorry. I told you that wrong. Mercy, I had them both wrong. Okay. Instead of 5.5, 5.25. But that's okay, because we can fix it. It's not like it's the end of the world. I'm just going to stick this in here. And I'm just going to line that up at 5.25. And I'm just going to trim that part off. And voila. No one ever knew. Same with this one. Jeez, this is what happens when you try to, when I try to do something quick. I'm just not quick. All right. So, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna rotate. So just when I'm editing, I will try to remember to tell you that before you cut yours out. So make that a four. All right, so I got some, what you call it, tape here. Foam tape. And I think this foam tape just came from like the Dollar Tree. So it's actually really sticky though. That's what got my scissors all gunked up. So I think I'm gonna use these to cut it with this time. I don't like to get the other ones gunky. All right, so all I did was just kind of look at it and trim a piece. And I put it right through here. And this is already, I mean, pretty, I think pretty sturdy because it's on that watercolor paper. And I'm just gonna run a couple strips down through there. And then do the same on the bottom here. Not very good at that, am I? That'll be good. And we'll just go through and do all of them. Or do these ones anyways. Which it don't take long to go through that roll, right? It's not that much. Alright, so then we've got those. Like that, and I'm just going to peel and stick these on the top of the card. Didn't do any extra kind of matting on these. And the reason that they ended up being different sizes is because, like I said, I had went through some of like these backgrounds and just different things I had done and set to the side. And I seen those and I was like, ooh, those would be cute cards. And so some of them were bigger. I think I had stamped them on paper that wasn't even really measured correctly, so I just kind of went with the ones that I had. Oh, here, let me do it this way. This might be easier. So, just line that up on there. I took these and got this thinner foam. Let's see if it'll work for this bit. A couple of pieces on. Ooh, I think they were a little bit thinner when I cut them down. That's why that's why my scissors got so sticky. Wants to stick and then get crooked. Okay, and then all I did with this is I just kind of sandwiched it down over the top of that. And like to show. All right, whoops. And then I took, did I not have one long enough? Yeah. And then I just took a little bit of this twine and made a little bow. Nothing too great, just a little bitty bow. I guess I could go ahead and do the other one while I got it. If I can do it, if it's gonna be big enough for me. It's hard for me to tie bows with little bitty. That's why I end up with all these little bitty offcuts, because it's, can't do it. Maybe. But you know what? It's gonna work. Okay. So then I just took my tacky glue. Well, put a little there. Put a little there. And a little there. And then I just stuck it right on top like that, on the edge, or right on the corner of that sentiment. I got a lot of glue on that one though. Okay, let me go ahead and just pinch that. Just a dab. Just a dab. Okay, that'll work, maybe. And then the same thing here. Just hold that for a second and let it kind of stick. Yeah, see how cute that is? It's just so simple though, right? So simple. And like I said, you don't have to do the ground and the background. You don't have to do all that, but I like it. I think it adds just a little something extra to it. It didn't really take that much time. Alrighty. So then these, so those we're gonna call pretty much done. Okay. And then these, we're gonna take two of the same card bases. And this crap is pretty thick. All right, so we're gonna do two of those. Now, what I do need is oh me, sorry, I lost my paper here. Okay, so I used a sheet of this cream colored paper, and then I took this stamp set here, which is Stripes and Holiday Type CMS 281, and I used this one right here. And let me get it on a block. Well, not crooked. I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect, but yeah, a little too crooked for me. Okay, so all I did was, let me grab a sheet of that paper. Just some cardstock. And I used red, and that's probably what I'll do with this one too, just because it's what's sitting here on my desk. Distress Ink Lumberjack Plaid. And hang on, before I do that, let me get back out my little mat, because if I don't, I'll be making a mess. Like, I got a mess on my desk already. It's ridiculous. It may not look too messy on camera, but trust me, all around it is super messy, because I've been working away doing cards, and I'll have to get on and show you some videos of the cards that I have done. And then if you're interested in a tutorial on those, I can go through and do that. All right, so we've got our cardstock here. Got our stamp, our ink, I'm just going to ink it up. Now, this is Distress ink. Just, maybe it ain't going to be perfect, but I think that's pretty good. All right. And then all I did was I just took it and I lined it up, my stamp. I just lined it up in the corner as best I can. And I just stamped it like that. Bingo. Right? And then I'm going to ink it again. Keep touching it. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this over here. I'm going to do my best to line it up together. Like that. And whoop, see, I got a little off, but that's okay. If you'll notice on the other cards, which I'll have to show you again, even on this one, see how it's not perfect. Look at that. Not perfect at all. Okay, and say like these little imperfections, I'm okay with that. I don't, that doesn't bother me. I actually kind of like it. Let me pull this out here. 3 and, let me just double check because if I don't, I'll make a boo-boo. 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So 3 3. Yeah, 3 3/4. So we're just gonna go here. Keep that bit. Use that for something. By 5 1/4. Now I could trim it from the other side and get rid of that. I'm not going to. I'm totally okay with that. Even with this line right here. Well, geez, I keep moving it. Even that little bit, I'm gonna keep it. Keep all my little scrap pieces of that to use. Okay, the other ones I kind of like the white one I punched out in little circles. I thought those would be cute to make like little pieces of candy, like wrap them in little cellophanes or whatever. Not that I'll do that, but I thought that'd be cute, and I might. All right, so then I took these and I inked those with the ground espresso distress ink also. That's good. All right. And then we just put these together. So all I did with these is I used my ground, my goodness, my glues. It's not ground espresso. Faber tag. My glue. Goodness. It's late. But I wanted to make a quick video because it's been a minute and I've been having a hard time getting time to make a video when it's not noisy in here. There's not company over and that type of thing, you know. I wanted to do one this weekend, but my daughter had company over. So, okay. Let me double check these. Yeah, so see, that's going to line up, and you're going to still see a little bit of that edge around. I like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This would be cute to stamp on like coffee stain paper as well. Okay. There we go. And then I took these two. I think I want just a little bit darker. Okay. Okay, let's see. I took tape and I want it to the edge, but not that close to the edge. And I know I'm off camera again. I have to remember, it's been a while. I have to create right in front of me. Let's see. Okay. So now there's that. And let's just stick these on. Like that. And then for these, all I need really is just a little sliver to go on the very end here. Okay. And then let's see. And then I'm just gonna run a little bit of glue down that. Yes, I did. Okay. And just find where I want it there and stick it down. Just like that. And then do the same with this one. I really like this idea with this stamp set, with this watercolor look, and too with, you know, give me a chance to use my background stamps, which I have a few. And so I thought what I would do, I was just thinking this too, because I've been wanting to use my stamp sets because I buy them, and then like with this one, with the tree, really the only one off of it that I've used is this tree. And so I think I might go in and do some more cards this exact same way, with the background like this, and do what? Let's see. I don't know what I've done with it now. Yeah. So like, you know, use the different ones here. I really like that one. That could be pretty. They're all pretty. And then I've got the smaller ones too. We could do like little bitty small gift tags or something like that with that one. So I think that's going to be my next step. I'm going to stick with that stamp set. I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to use all the stamps on there, making cards, gift tags, or something. Now to finish these off, since I do have the whole twine thing going, all I did was I pulled twine, and that's way more than I need. All right, so that's got our little tags done. Our tags, it's got our little cards done. So I hope you liked this video. I liked making these. They were a lot of fun. And now I have 8, what I feel like are, you know, gorgeous cards. Let's rotate them here so you can kind of see. Just changing up the sentiment, you know, really simple, basic supplies. Any kind of stamps that you've got, especially with a solid image like that, you could stamp, and I could still do, you know, several more. And I really like that. So yeah, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell. I'd really appreciate that. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for watching.